Right, so things are starting to grow. It's still very early in the season, but this is a Blue Dragon, and I'm after cutting out a section here. This is the strongest of the two. So I was going to plant it direct. Just take it up, put it straight down. But I'm going to pot it up and keep it till the autumn. So I have brought this down. The pot up here. In this kind of a circle of birch. Blue Dragon is a clumping bamboo, but I've decided against it. So what I did was I had a look at one of the bamboos I brought in, and it's the phyllostachys Nigra boryana. And when I checked it, all new green shoots were coming up, bright green, really healthy. So this plant, this bamboo boryana, which I had repotted when I came in and gave it a load of my own compost, and it was exposed outside. I didn't have it in the tunnel to all the snow and the ice and the crap weather we've had, and we didn't get much of it anyway, but the green shoots are all still coming up, so it's after doing really well. So there was a dead tree here. I think it was an ash that I had coppiced and it just never came back or something. So I'm putting the boryana in here, and this is a spreading bamboo. Okay, and I think it could do well in this enclosure here, because there's a lot of roots here around it. It's going to be competing, and I don't think it's going to be able to get it's not going to spread too much, because there's going to be a lot of competition here underground in the soil, but it should grow really well. So I'm after digging in at an 80-litre bag of multi-purpose compost and blended up half the bag, pot it up, and then put that mulch over the top. So there's a mulch over the new shoots. It shouldn't have any problems in the soil. It'll probably do better in the soil than it will in the pot anyway. But this Blue Dragon that I've chopped out, and I'm going to keep this in the pot till autumn and just keep an eye on it and see how it gets on. Right, so I'm moving pots out of the tunnel now. Some Waggies, Schefflers, and Nova hybrids. What's this? Fortuna Inanis. This is a cutting of the yellow timber bamboo, the Vivax. I'm not going to plant that up because I only potted that up at the end of the summer or autumn. So I'm going to wait till next autumn, and this will be going down into the wood, but it hasn't lost any leaf, and it's just stayed real healthy. So I'm going to leave it in the pot. I got some 9 tals. These are Trachycarpus fortunae. The camouflage I'm probably going to plant to the front here, Three different types of eucalyptus here. They'll be going down into the wood. Have the oaks, they're going into the wood. I've also moved out these are a lovely looking palm. Trachycarpus princeps new form. They're my own trachycarps that I separate out of the pots. Good strong spears coming up on them anyway. Before the winter I just gave them a real heavy mulch with all the leaves. So up in the patio area I'm actually going to be planting two of the Schefflera Taiwaniana. A lot of the other palms, they're still in here. This winter I didn't cut back any of the cannas or colocasias. I just left them be. I brought them in early enough and they've dried up, just bone dry. These are all the Trachycarpus fortuna I separated. Still rough enough, but they'll stay in the pots now until they get going. Here's the Tritrinax campestris. It's looking healthy. It's basically stayed bone dry in this huge big pot anyway. The different shamrops. What I dug up and what I had planted over in the dry bed, I never covered it up, and I just took a chance to see how it would fare out. And that was the Cordyline Renegade that I had planted in the summer. Really didn't take off that great. Maybe just didn't like the gravel that it was blended up in, or for whatever reason. So I pulled all the leaves off. There's no point in the straps. There's no point in the plant putting effort into the straps that were all starting to rot back, which could go down into the stems. So the stems are hard. There's no softness at all. And I've given this some new compost, and we'll see how it goes. It might start growing again. I had a Cordyline Charlie Boy, and that did the same. It just died of death. And funny enough, I planted that out over winter, and that's doing fine. But I might actually take that out and put it into a pot up around the back door area. Those new planters that I'm making up in the shed, I might put Charlie Boy into one of them. This is a Sambucus, and it just got chopped back a couple of times when I was doing the grass. And they're hardy plants, because this is just, it's coming back. No problems. These are the Manahawk Grahami. Stems are still green, so they've been out here over winter in the tunnel. No special protection. On the nights there was ice and snow, I came down and I did throw a bit of fleece over them, but I've left them exposed. But the stems are good, they're green. They just seem to be really slow.